Hello, today I'm here with a video that has been requested by many people, from family to coworkers and from you guys on Snapchat. I almost said Instagram. On Snapchat I've been getting a lot, and I mean a lot of questions on which makeup brushes you guys need. There's so many out there. There's sets, there's individuals. This might be a little lengthy video because I'm going to try to get as much info as I can into one video. Obviously, when you're doing your makeup, sponges and brushes are a big deal because especially if you're doing a smoky eye, you need something that's going to blend good. Obviously, you don't want something that's so freaking hard it's gonna like scab or make your eyeball all sore, because I've had that problem and it has taken me some time to figure out which brushes are the ones that you really need. I have, and I'm ashamed to say this, but I probably have close to 400 makeup brushes. When you buy a makeup brush set, sometimes let's say it's a 15 piece set and you can only use like 2 of the eye brushes, you can only use 2 of this or that. So sometimes buying a whole set is a little pricey and not really worth it, because you can only use some brushes out of it and then the rest are crap. So I have tons of brushes laid out. These are the brushes that I go to the most out of like close to the 400 that I have. These are the ones that I reach for the most. And if you guys are not aware, I did start my little freelance kit, and for now, until I build and make money off of it, mainly all the brushes that I have in this kit are the e.l.f. Studio ones, which are the black ones, and then I have a couple other ones that are mixed in there. But honestly, e.l.f. is a great makeup brush collection to go to if you're on a budget. When you go more with like hair from an animal, which is natural hair, some of those can be really rough, and then you have the synthetic hair. Some of you guys might not even know the difference. There's a natural hair which comes off of like sable, I believe it is, goat hair. Some are what are the other ones, like I want to say raccoon hair. There's all kinds. Now if you are totally against it and you want to stick to a cruelty free, you obviously want to go with a synthetic brush, even though they do have some that are cruelty free, which means they're not hurting the animal by, you know, taking the hair or however it is, if it falls off or if they shave it off and they're not hurting. I don't know, it all just depends on your preference. I love my little animal right there, and I would rather stick to not touching the animals when it comes to, you know, the whole beauty thing. You're going to need face brushes and you're going to need eye brushes. Honestly, I would say spend more money on your eye brushes. You're not going to need too many face brushes, and I'm going to get into that in a second, but you're going to need more eye brushes because you're going to have to buff, blend, pack, build and shade and smudge and do all that. So for your face, you're going to need a beauty blender. A beauty blender is something that you definitely need. Spend the extra money and get you the original beauty blender. If you don't want to spend $20, the 2 dupes that I would suggest are the Soho brand. It's more of like a little A with 2 points at the end. I'll see if I can find a picture of it and insert it here. Walmart and I believe Walgreens carry it, or you can get the Real Technique Miracle Sponge, I believe it's called. Those are the dupes. Anything else is too hard, and I just feel like it doesn't blend the foundation on, you know, like it should. So a beauty blender is going to help your makeup go on more flawlessly, more airbrush, less cakey. You can build foundation, like start with a very sheer. If you add a little too much of something, you just pounce it on there a little damp, and then it's going to help kind of remove it, you know, out of your face or off of your face. I would say don't ever like put it on your beauty blender, put on, because I just feel like when you hit that, it's gonna go into the beauty blender. I would dot it all over your face. You guys have seen me do that in many videos, and then pounce it gently. Don't beat yourself with it. Just gently press it into the face. Anytime you get extra makeup on your face, or if your contour or your blush go too high or low, just, you know, clean it up with that. You have to have a beauty blender. That is a must. So if you want to pack on foundation to give you more full coverage, you're going to need a flat top or a round dense brushes. So let me show you some that I have here that I feel like are a must. I went looking for my e.l.f. one and I can't find it, but it's a flat kabuki brush, and I'll find a picture online and put it here. But this is a flat brush that I've had forever and ever. I've repurchased it 2 or 3 times, but this is something that you guys can use to press on powder and foundation. And it also kind of looks like this one here. This is the Sedona Lace 928, and I usually use this one or that one. This one's a little more dense versus the e.l.f. one, but with this you would just pack on your foundation foundation, so it's more full coverage. Another e.l.f. brush that you can use to kind of pack and kind of swipe around would be the e.l.f. Ultimate Blending Brush. I love this. You can use it for powder and for liquid. I'm telling you guys, these e.l.f. brushes are the best. I don't think that the eye ones are as good as the face ones. There are a couple eye ones, but their face brushes are amazing. So you definitely need a little round, dense one or a flat top. So for blush, I have 4 brushes here. One of these I don't think you can get anymore, but you guys will get the idea. So depending on everybody's liking and size of the face, some people might have fuller cheeks, some people only want to do the apple, so you can use like a rounder brush. If you want to go with more of a contour, you need a slimmer brush. A brush that I feel is perfect for anybody is this one by BH Cosmetic, and it doesn't have a number, but I believe this is their blush brush. It's white goat hair, I believe, and this has got like a little angle like that, but it's flat at the top. And this is just perfect if you smile and just pat it and then you can blend it back. I would say that this is probably one that I would tell you is a must. Another one, especially for a cream or more like gel-like for the ColourPop blushes, I had to think about that. It's this e.l.f. small stipple brush. You can stipple on powder, cream, anything with this. And the good thing about a stipple brush is that it's got hairs that are a little higher and lower, so it's not going to be harsh and apply a ton of product. So this is perfect. Then this one came in this little set that I have here that I'm going to try to find, because this set here honestly has so many brushes and I literally have used every single brush. It was sent to me a couple years ago. I'll look somewhere and see if I can find it. I think it was like 20 bucks. It is so worth it. This is also white goat hair, but this is perfect. Like I use this to do my contour blush, like when I don't want to do like more of like on the apples of the cheek. This is perfect. I think MAC and maybe Morphe might have one of these, but it's like it's used and abused, but it's like a little like angled fluffier brush. Can you guys see that? And then this one you can't get no more, but at least you guys get the idea. It's all crooked because I've glued it back together. This is the e.l.f. $1 one, and they've changed it. This one actually has red hair. The newer ones have brown hair, but this one here you guys have probably seen me use so much on my tutorials. This is bomb because I think this is real hair, and real hair is going to help apply the product better, but synthetic will help with other like for shadows or like certain like gel stuff, because it'll mess up the brushes. Kind of look into it. Maybe you guys should look up what synthetic and natural hair and like the fiber and all that, what it's good for, like, because you can mess up brushes and sometimes things won't apply the same way. So those are good for blush. Now for your highlight, I actually loved the Morphe fan brush, and I'll insert the number right here because I honestly don't remember it, but I was experimenting at home with it and I don't have it no more. So I'll put a picture of it here. And then of course another one is by e.l.f. You can't get this one no more. I don't know why they discontinued it and brought it back in brown hair, but you need a fan brush to pop it on the apples of the cheek. And then I've been using like something like this for my highlight a lot, or you can use and this is the Luxie 640. And then another one that you guys can use, which I recently mentioned was a dupe for the Anastasia highlight. This is the BH Cosmetic number 11, and you guys can just like swirl. So you need something small for your highlight, but I would definitely suggest having a fan brush for the highlight, because you guys can hug the cheek or you guys can do it like this. And usually with a, where'd I put it? Where'd it go? With a fan brush, you guys can just like dust like this, like this, like this, and then see it for your forehead as well. For your contour, honestly, as long as the brush is angled, and depending on how you want to do it, if you want it more precise, you're going to be using a smaller brush. If you're going to do it more, depends. It all depends on your preference and your cheekbone structure and your cheeks, how big or how small you need the brush. But something that I totally recommend that I have been using non-stop is these kind of brushes. MAC came out with the first one, but I don't know why you would want to go pay 30 something, or I think it's even $40 when I don't know if Sonia Keshik has it anymore, but e.l.f. has it. So this is what I have. I don't know who's calling me, but e.l.f. has one, and this is what I have in my kit for contouring, you know, when I freelance. But they are just like very dense, slim, to where you guys can put it on there and just you like my sound effects, and just buff it out. These are amazing. This is $6. This is the contouring brush by It's called by e.l.f. Sonia Keshuk. I don't know if this is still out. Or you guys can just use like a little dome brush and go like this, depending, like I said, how thin or how thick you want it. Or you guys can even use like a blending brush to go like this, like a smaller eye blending brush if you guys want it to be super precise and like cut. You're trying to chisel the shit out of your cheek. So something smaller, obviously, but don't leave it on all harsh. Make sure you blend it. But speaking of blending, you need a stipple brush. A stipple brush, and the e.l.f. one is too flimsy. I really like this one that came in that kit that I'm telling you guys about. That is amazing. This is literally what I reach for every day. Or BH Cosmetic has one as well. So a BH Cosmetic stipple brush, and this is going to blend all your blush or highlight, whatever powder, whatever it is. You always use one of these so there's no harsh lines. So you definitely need stipple brush in your life. Obviously, e.l.f. Studio brushes are a must. I would tell you to get the ultimate blending brush for the foundation, the contour one, the flat top, and then the big powder one. So like that you guys can, you know, dust powder all over your face. Those are must-haves, and they do have a small fan brush as well, so you guys can pick it up. This one's okay. It's not the greatest. I like it to be a little more dense and fuller because if it's flimsy, it doesn't really pop that highlight on there. But it's a really good one. So my Sigma brushes that I have are right here. I don't have too many Sigma brushes because they're honestly way too expensive, and I just feel like mainly what I've needed is all eye brushes, and then we have one face brush right here that you'll see. So the one that I have here is the tapered highlight F35. So you can use something like this to pop on your highlight, but what I use this for is to pack my setting powder under for my eyes. I love this. This is a must, and I believe Morphe does have a dupe. I don't know how soft it is, but this one is really soft. Then another Sigma one that you definitely need in your life is this wing liner E06. This guy has the smallest little freaking angle on it. It's tiny. Like if you're learning how to wing your liner, you definitely need that. This one is the Precision Angle P84, and this is the one that I use to apply my MAC paint pot on my eye. You definitely, and you definitely need one of these in your collection. This is the Tapered Blending E40, and I know everybody and their mama has this. You need this for your transition color, and I think that there's one that's a little smaller for more precise blending. And then of course you need the E25, and I definitely need a brand new one because this is all jacked up. I do have some dupes for this one that you guys can get on eBay, and I think they're $1, and they're literally the same thing, which is, where's right here. So this is the dupe, and actually Sedona Lace has one, and I'll put them side by side so you guys can see here. Can you guys see? I'm trying to put them because it's so bright, but you guys get the idea. Obviously it's a little more fluffier. The Sedona Lace is the smallest one, it's slimmer, but this is Sigma. Sedona, and the middle one is the dupe. And I've also heard, what's that MAC one, the 20 something, which is kind of like this. This is the dupe friend. This is only $1, so I bought like 3 of them when I bought them. And then this one you need too. This is the Tapered Blending E35, and this one is actually smaller than this one, and it's goat hair. I think it's a little smaller, just a little bit. This one's like fluffier out like this, and this one's more like this. Does that look right? So as you guys can see right there, but you need this, and this is really soft and is perfect for the crease. Then you also need a pencil brush. This is the E30 right here with white hair. And then this one here is a must. This is the Blending E36. And this little guy here, can you guys see it? It's so hard to see with my light. There we go. This one is perfect for here. It's perfect if you guys are trying to get like a very good cut crease or the outer, or if it's like a very bright shadow and you're trying to be very careful with it. This is really good. So a few other eye brushes that I have here are by Makeup Geek. This is the crease brush. I think she just revamped them, so they might look a little different. But like I said, for eye brushes, you're going to have to like kind of buy a little from each brand. It's hard to actually just buy them all from one unless you got that type of money. Then go with Sigma. I would say Sigma has the best eye brushes, or you could go with Morphe and try them out. And I will try to get a Morphe coupon code. I don't know if I can get one, but I'll try. Any codes I'll try to get for you girls, I'll list them down below. I think I'm gonna have Sigma. I might be a Sigma affiliate, but I don't even use it. This one you need in your life. This is the Makeup Geek Soft Dome Brush. This is soft, It blends great. The shape is just perfect. It's just, you just need this. And then she has a small crease brush, which you can use for, you know, doing like an outer V or even smudging underneath your eye. So BH Cosmetic has amazing brushes for affordable prices, and sometimes they have really good deals. I don't really buy their like whole sets. I rather buy them individually. And for that, I am telling you, you need these brushes right here. So if you need a stipple brush and you don't have one, you need to pick up their stipple brush. These are all under $10. And you guys, if I have a code or anything, sometimes they have free shipping. Use eBates too. Then you have this one right here, which is, oh God, I forgot, it's a concealer brush or something. These don't have numbers, but this you can use to pack on powder or for your concealer. You guys have seen me use this, and e.l.f. has one of these and somebody else has one of these. And then this one here, which I think is, what's this? This is bigger, the dome or contour. I don't remember what this one is, but you guys can actually use this to buff on a little bit of blush or to contour. And then the highlight one, which is the number 11. This one actually has a number. This is perfect for contouring, for highlight, but you need these here. And they actually have, there it is. Good thing I saw it. They actually have a blending one for here. It doesn't even have, I think it's just a blending brush. So you need these from BH Cosmetic. These are all great affordable brushes right here. So check these out. See, that's the crease brush. So if you guys don't want to spend money on that Sigma one, then get this one here. So this video is going to be all over the place because I'm like reaching and everything, but at least you guys are taking notes, right? So brushes that are really good for the face, but I don't think are great for the eyes, are Real Technique brushes. And I have them all because, like I said, before I knew everything and before I experimented, I just went out and bought sets thinking it was the best thing. Honestly, I don't even use these as much because they're more face brushes. And for my face brush, I stick to my Beauty Blender or those other ones I just showed you. But if you have nothing, these are really great. Like this one here would be your blush. Then with this could be blush or powder. You always need a big powder brush. This one is great for buffing foundation, like liquid foundation. I think this is the buffer. What is this one called? The Expert Face Brush. This is amazing. Now, a set that I would recommend to have is the, I think this is like their duo fiber or something. It's 3 of these. These are like 20 or 25 bucks, but these are amazing. You can use this to pack on, you can use this to do blush or even as a stipple brush, and then you have a small stipple brush. So this one here, so Real Technique is a good brand, but honestly I don't think that they have great eye brushes. And then here you have another one you can use to highlight or contour. This one's a good one right here. This is the, what is it? The setting. So you guys can use this for this. You guys can use it for highlight. You guys can use it for the T-zone, which mine is probably shiny. But if I was to tell you guys, I would say BH Cosmetic, e.l.f., Sigma, and that one kit. That one kit that I need to find. You guys, like seriously, if I find it, you need to go buy it. It literally comes with everything. It has like face brushes. It came with this little guy here, my stipple brush. It has like packing shadows. It comes with like concealer shadows. It comes with angle shadows. It comes with this small little blending brush, which is like a mini of the Sigma. You have lip brushes, smudge brushes. So you do need some packing brushes that are like concealer brushes that look just like this. And e.l.f. has these, and that set that I'm going to look for you guys has them. And these are perfect to pack on shadow, and it also helps you control how much. It's great for pigments. It's great for creams. Make sure it's synthetic because cream shadows and stuff like that won't work great with natural hair. They clump up. So you need synthetic to pack on. A tip that I will give you guys is that if a brush says it's a highlighting brush, it doesn't necessarily mean it has to be for highlighting. If you can use it to contour or to apply blush, then you do it. There is no rules in makeup. Just experiment, enjoy, and have fun, and just use these things for different things. Test them out because not everybody has the same shape and size. So just because it works for blush for me, it might not work that way for you. So kind of see things out and see what you can do with them, because I always use brushes for different things. A fan brush, you guys can use it to dust stuff off. What I like to do with this little guy here is after I remove like dry mascara, if anything falls out, I literally just grab it and like clean. Not only to set, but to clean. And you can set your T-zone and use the small pointed areas for different things. I do have higher end makeup brushes, but I'm not going to promote those because honestly, they're a little too pricey, and I feel like these more affordable ones do a better job. I have Chanel and I have Christian Dior brushes, but we're gonna leave those aside from like my little bougie makeup days. So I will tell you guys, don't go out there and get a whole set. Pick them individually, except for that set that I will find for you guys because it is a must. That whole set has everything you literally freaking need. I think the only thing it didn't have was a small stipple brush, but I think other than that, that brush set has everything. So just go out and pick up these brushes individually because I feel like buying them in bundles or sets honestly is just a waste of money, with the exception of that one that I showed you. That is a must. So BH Cosmetic, e.l.f. Studio, and if you guys can find the old e.l.f. ones with the red hair, get that fan brush and get that little contour one because those are bomb and they were only $1. You might be able to find them on Amazon or eBay. Oh, and then I'm also going to link the dupe for that MAC 206 or whatever the hell it's called. I don't think I have any MAC brushes, honestly. But I will link that down below because they're like 99 cents. I think that's it, ladies. Everything, all the info, if I can find any codes, discount codes, affiliate links, anything to save you guys money, I will put it down below. Any other requests, let me know because I love helping you girls out. And I think that's it. Oh, Instagram and Snapchat. Snapchat is popping all the time because if I have any products or any things that you guys need to see or go get, that is where it goes because I just feel like I can provide more information on Snapchat versus Instagram because Instagram is just like, and that's it, right? So I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching and I will see you later. Bye.